Well, hey, you good looking? You want to see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine, swing on into my kitchen, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Today, we're going to do the part 2 of our Copycat Chinese stir-fry sauce. And we're also going to sit there and make a sizzling sausage stir-fry. Looking. I'm so glad that you came back to the kitchen today so we can learn how to sit there and use our sauce that we made up in the previous video. Now, let's talk about the base flavorings. What they would be is the garlic, ginger, or some chili peppers. Them would be the base flavorings. And then for any additional flavorings, you can sit there and use, which would be some sriracha or gochujang sauce, or a sambal sauce, and that would be for the little spicy side of things. And then for the tartar side of things, you could sit there and add some rice vinegar. We can sit there, add some chives or parsley, or the cilantro leaves, and some basil, ground coriander. So, we have our hot and spicy here. We have our tart. We'll put the tart over here. We have our freshness. And also, we could substitute the water that we would use with our stir-fry sauce with orange juice or pineapple juice. You could also sit there and add a pinch of the Chinese 5 spices. I'm running out of room. Or the spicy Szechuan 5 spice. I really like this one. As you see, it's one of my favorites. Or we have the sweet and smoky hibachi. Now, them are all the additional flavorings that we all can sit there and use with our Chinese sauce. Now, with all this being said, I'm going to sit there and show you how we're going to go and make a recipe using our Chinese sauce. We're going to use some of the base flavorings, and we're going to use some of the additional flavorings as well as our stir fry. Well, let's get making a stir fry. I got this one recipe off of the Hillshire Farms website, and it called for ring bologna, or I'm using these little smokies. And I'm going to cut them on a diagonal just to pretty them up just a little bit. I'm going to put some sriracha in my recipe. Now for the base, remember, I'm going to sit there and use some garlic, and I'm also going to be using some of the sesame oil. I have a can of mushrooms. We have our stir-fry sauce, and now in here I have some red onion that I have all diced up. I have some carrots all diced up, and then up here I have some red, yellow, and orange peppers all diced up. So I'm going to sit there and go ahead and I'm going to cut up my little smoky sausages here on a diagonal just to pretty them up so they look a little bit prettier when they go on my plate. Place some oil down into our skillet or our wok. Now with one of our base ingredients, go ahead, put some of that down in the oil so we flavor up the oil. Now, before we put anything else inside our wok, you're going to want your wok sizzling hot. Now, when you think your wok is hot enough, I want you to add your vegetables and stir fry them all up. Now let's get a little bit of spice in this thing. Stir that all up. And folks, you want to stir fry your vegetables until they're tender crisp. So I'm going to continue. Now, I'm just going to put these back in my measuring cup so I can sit there and bring over the little smoked sausages, and we're going to stir fry them all up too. So I'll be right back. Just put a little splash of the sesame oil in. Now, all them little diagonally chopped up little smoky sausages, drop them in, and we're going to stir fry them up. Pour them veggies back all in. Now, grab your stir-fry sauce and put 3 tablespoons of your stir-fry sauce into the dish here. And then we're going to sit there and add our water. Add your 6 tablespoons of water. And now give everything a good stir. And wait for your sauce to thicken up and serve over the rice. Now, I plated it up and I have it over a bed of rice. And now I'm just going to give it a light little sprinkling of sesame seeds. And there you go. Now that's how easy and peasy this sizzling sausage stir fry was to make. Now, if you liked what you saw here today, please give me a big old thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment down below. I love hearing what each and every one of you all have to sit there and say. And if you're a new subscriber to my channel, welcome. If you're not a subscriber yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I do put out a new video. And happy cooking, but better yet, happy eatings. And y'all come back now. You hear?